In your book, The Art of Ruthie E. Carter, there you talk about working on the film Malcolm X and the research that you had to do to make sure that the costume designing is done appropriately. How hard was that research for you?
Well, it's a sacrifice. It's you have to do so much detail to that kind of work that it almost feels like you're not developing the visual art because you're trying to learn about the person first. And to learn about the person, you have to do a lot of research and reading and learning the period. There's so many details to the period of costume and the period of the clothes that it just requires you kind of what they say about the jazz musicians. You have to go in the woodshed. You're in the woodshed for a long time, and then you emerge with this idea and this real confidence that you know how this should look. And you start putting the visuals together because you really know what you're looking at this point. You know, when you've read the script, you've done some research. I went to the Department of Corrections. I had a writing campaign to see his files, Malcolm X's files, while he was Malcolm Little, incarcerated in Boston. And I'm always going back and forth to Massachusetts. I'm from Springfield, which is not that far away from Boston. It's an hour and a half drive. And so they gave me a day and time to meet at the Department of Corrections in Boston. And I walked in and there was all of his files, a big, huge stack of manila folders on this woman's desk. I should remember her name, but I don't. And she just directed me to a cubicle there where it was empty that I could sit there and like look through everything. And she told me where the copy machine was. And I went and I didn't have time to sit there and read. It wasn't the library, you know, I was like in an office. And I Xeroxed everything. I just spent all my time at the copy machine.
Right.
And that really was really wonderful because I saw these letters that he wrote. And
wow.
I saw booking photos and medical history, and I really felt like I had the person right in front of me. And so it felt good to start to design his look, having had that kind of sense of him.